Hello everyone, Jeffrey Turner here, becoming an actor day 28. Getting there, almost ready for my month in review. So my update today, I did put up my monologue for Hasblade. So that's up, you can see it. If you've found this video, I'm sure you can find that video. So I practiced that, and I need to practice my other monologue as well. On Wednesday, I need to just keep reading through it and reading it out loud. That was the tip I was given from my production manager. So just keep reading it, have the story become one with my essence, and then to make decisions based on the text that's provided, such as where is the character? Who is he talking to? Those types of things, so I can address that in the monologue. So when I deliver the monologue, it's not just this guy talking to his buddy, it's not this guy talking to the police, it's this guy talking to someone. I have to make that decision that this person is talking to a particular person, they're in a particular place, and they feel a particular way. And then I got to get into the subcontext of how they feel about it, and then the sub-subcontext of what they're expressing because of how they feel. I don't even know if I have that right, but I'm like starting to understand the layers of the complexity in developing a character. Now, the monologue that I've chosen is from a play that I haven't seen, and I haven't seen any videos on the play, and I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. You're just not supposed to look up somebody else's performance whenever doing a monologue. You're supposed to do it in your own way, because if you are asked to recite a monologue and everybody else has already done this and they've heard it 300, 400, 500 times in a day, and you do it the exact same way as everyone else, then they're just going to look at you like everyone else. Okay, so you can read a script and you saw what it was based off of, so you know how you're supposed to do it. But one of the tips that I've heard before, and again, I'm not absolutely certain, is that whenever you do a monologue, if you personally make decisions and stick with them, then that makes the monologue better. In the sense of, if you make decisions, even if they're completely out of left field or not true to the original source material, but you hold them true to the character you're presenting, it's a much more interesting and dynamic monologue. Where if you took a monologue from Star Wars, Josh Quevedo looking at you, then you have the context of it, and you have the motivations whenever you've seen the movie. But then if you take the same monologue, take out the movie that you've seen, and then reestablish who the character's talking to, where the character is, how they feel, and what emotions that they cannot help but bring out when they feel that way. What can go wrong? If you can make all these different decisions, then you can present a much more interesting monologue. And I think maybe that was one of the troubles I had with my Hasblade monologue. It was really bland interpretation of it. Maybe I'll do another one with completely different decisions, which completely changes the monologue. If it's a candid journal entry where he's standing and actually just doing work and then glancing over at the camera, that could be a decision. That could be a decision I make instead of sitting down at your desk and delivering your journal entry. So that's what I need to do, is to make these decisions and then stick with them throughout the entire character performance. So that's what I'm going to be learning on Wednesday, and then of course tomorrow is the handy dandy hidden side players class. I think we're going to be doing a couple of scenes from one of our upcoming projects, and that sounds like my kind of thing. I'm going to be able to act and see about some things. I'm going to have to use the cold reading skills that I've learned in my Saturday class, being able to establish what's going on, where the thought breaks are, and what the character's feeling, the subtext, the sub-subtext. So tomorrow night, we're gonna have a good update. I'm gonna try and really pay attention to my performance and really pay attention to the criticism that I get, because I know I'm gonna get criticism. But I'm just gonna have to do my very, very best. I might bring a pen so I can write my notes down. But that's really all I got today. I was just going on and on and on and on. But I really appreciate you guys keeping up with me and everything like that. It sounds like I'm on repeat whenever I do these outros. It's probably my food service background. I'm a robot with flesh. So thank you. Either way, robot or not, 10001010001, and have a wonderful life.